Hello there YouTube. Today it's me, MLP James, and I'm going to be showing you custom NPCs. Now this is one of my favorite mods and it is great for, well, if you want to do adventure maps or, anything like that, or you know what, even if you're just bored playing by yourself, this mod is a great way to get rid of those annoying those annoying NPCs and add your own little bit of fun. So first of all, I'm going to show you some of the crafting recipes, then some of the cool items, and then I'll get down to showing you what the NPCs are and can do. So first thing I'm going to do is turn back on my little dashboard. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, and I will go. Now, first thing I'm going to show you is the NPC wand. Now, this is one of the easiest crafting recipes I think I've ever seen. It's pretty much just 2 sticks and some bread, and you'll get the NPC wand. Now, this is the main thing you need to be making your custom NPCs. You can do this wand can pretty much do anything with the NPCs that you want. It's just, yeah, it just gets a bit complicated, like with some of the other stuff. You don't really need these, but they're there. The next thing is an NPC coiner. This is the thing that you don't really need, but if you want to, you can. So this is good for if you're making a town. You can like clone a heap of soldiers. So this pretty much, yeah, just clones them. And this is the NPC spawner. This will pretty much just spawn in a random NPC. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. And then we've got extra stuff. Now here are all sort of questy items, which are all a bit wacky and fun, like there's a chicken sword, and there's some handcuffs. Then you got some cool stuff, which is like the guitar and the banjo. And the cool thing about these is they're kind of useless, but if you put them in your hand and you press select, it's kind of like a music block. It'll actually play the note, which is kind of cool, because, then you can act like you got a guitar. Now some of the other stuff is you got here daggers and stuff like that, because I add a lot of those sorts of items into it. You got lighter, which is pretty much just a cool looking version of the flint and steel. You got carpentry bench, which is pretty much like a big workbench. So if you want to build anything in custom NPCs, you pretty much need that. Then you have one of the cooler things in this mod, which is the reason why I like it so much. It adds guns. Like, this is a mod that isn't even to do with, it's not even meant to be to do with guns, and it adds them, and they work really well. So pretty much you get machine guns, handguns, all this other stuff. Then you get these, which are like giant shurikens and the normal shuriken. They don't do a heap of damage to any enemies, but they are really awesome. Like, these things have a really cool animation, and they're just cool. So for a mod that is meant to be just about, well, adding the basic stuff, custom NPCs, it adds so much more, like weapons, armor. Even adds these cool reverse dagger, which if I show you in a second what it looks like, I'll zoom out. It pretty much is, yeah, what it says on the box. It's a reverse dagger, which pretty much means when I hit, it looks pretty awesome. Yeah. So now I'm going to take a look at some of the NPCs. First of all, you got your basic, just Steve. He's, he's the original. He's the best. But, he's pretty boring. So, what else you can change his texture really easily, which is kind of cool. Plus, then you've got many others. You then have the Lady Steve, which she again is pretty boring. The only thing they really add is breasts, which is a bit weird, I know, for Minecraft. Then you got to get into some cooler stuff. You got this, which is called a furry, and that is pretty much just, well, a wolf man, which is pretty cool. Then you got dwarves, which are pretty awesome, and there are so many other species. Then the other cool thing you can do is you can change the size. So if we look really carefully down here, that's a little Steve. He's just standing there, just sitting, standing. I put his size down to 1. See, the normal character is about 5, and you can change them from 1 all the way up to 30. And the other thing you can do is you can change what they do. So as you can see, this guy right here, he's currently dancing. He's doing some stuff. He's chilling out. Then you got some of the other stuff, which is kind of a bit weird. You have ponies, which I guess is for all the bronies out there like myself. You can have ponies in your world, and they pretty much have every single character from that show. And you can even add your own skins as long as they fit the texture. Then you've got, that's right, a dragon. A goddamn dragon. You can have this thing as your pet. Just standing outside your house for fun. And then you got some weirder thing, which is like the cube that you find in the end. But it's a bit weird. I don't get how it actually does stuff, but So now I'm just going to show you how to really quickly make an NPC. So just so that you get a quick thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the block on the ground. Now I'm going to go with an elf male to go with my thing. Now I want to change his name to Steven. Then I'm going to select the texture for him. Why not? Make him a blonde elf, a bit like Legolas. Then I'm going to make him be able to walk. Yep, sure. Make him stats. I won't change any of that stuff because, you know, why would you? Then I'll give him a reverse dagger. Why not? He's an elf. Advanced. I'll give him a job actually. I'll make him a follower. A follower pretty much is someone that you pay. So you give them some cash and they'll do what it says on the box. Pretty much when they do that, it means that, you know, they will follow you and they will fight for you. So you can pretty much say, for 1 stone brick, I get 1 day of service. And you can even set what they say to you, which is kind of cool. Global, so you can change all of this other stuff. I don't really want to get into that because that will make me go into an hour-long video. Seriously, the amount of stuff that this mod adds is insane. So out of all those weapons I've shown you, there are so many more. I could fill up like chests from here to the end of my world, just full of stuff. There's guns, there's even more, there's magical wands that you can find. I'll just really quickly find one for you. There's a magical wand. These are pretty cool. So these are called the elemental staffs, and I'm not sure if they do anything. Oh, yep. So it pretty much charges up this ball, and that is like a ball of energy that will explode. Cool thing about it is, it'll look like it explodes, the cool texture. It'll kill animals and enemies, but it still won't blow up your land, which is kind of cool for a mod that just is meant to add NPCs. This is why I think custom NPCs is one of the best mods. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you later.